even have mini episodes now. They're time-wise.
The G and Dom Show.
That was good.
Yeah, but the big guy's got the corner seats.
Oh, I got it. I got better hands right here.
So we're here with our buddy Paul. Paul, what's up, man?
Good, good. We're good. It's good to be here. It's good to see you guys.
So Paul here, you're would you say an avid outdoorsman?
Yes, yeah. I spent a lot of time out. I spent a lot of time outside in South Jersey, in marshes and woods, looking for nests and stuff, all kinds of animals, tracks, everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you look for animal tracks.
Yeah.
So I called G the other day. I was at Spurlack's Sculpture Garden.
Yes.
And I'm walking out. This is where he saw the otter on the side of 47.
Yep.
So I'm walking out, and the guy that owns it, Stan, was there. And I'm walking out the door, and I was like, oh, you know what? So I turned to him, and he must have thought I was insane, which a lot of people do. And I said, do you have otters here? And he's like, oh, yeah, they're all over. So he said they're all over, and they come out in the twilight.
Yep.
So as an avid outdoorsman, you track, you watch hawks. Can you tell us, have you seen the otters out there?
Not at his place, but right
Right.
down the road. And I can see tracks of them. And the tracks are basically the paws and a big,
The tail.
long drag tail.
Wow.
That is an otter.
So that's how you track them.
That's how you can track them, and they usually start breeding right now. And then if I'm out in the marsh and
Damn,
it's really
otter time.
quiet, I can hear otters. I can hear otters.
What, can you take us there?
They're all different places.
Okay.
47 is one. Up by Tuckahoe is good.
Right.
Anywhere where there's fresh water, like impoundments, those kinds of things. Probably, there's probably otters on the island in Cape May.
Well, he said he found some in Ponder Lodge.
I saw one
The Pond
poke
Lodge?
at the pond,
Yep.
old Coxall Creek. It poked
Yep.
its head out. It did
Yep.
this.
Yep.
And you're saying, yeah, you've seen them.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen them all the time.
Have you ever had a run-in with like your dog with them or anything like that?
Yeah. I used to do a lot of duck hunting, so I would train my lad to do water retrieves at Dennis Creek.
Yeah.
And you have a dummy, and it's not me, and you throw it out there, and you set a line for the dog, and they go out and get the dummy, and they bring it back to the other dummy. Right? So I throw the
Dummy
dummy.
to dummy.
Dummy to dummy. Yeah.
It sure looks like a
So I
tip
see like 2 or 3 otters like 10 yards away, and I'm like, and the current's moving, and I'm like, dude, I wonder what Dawn's going to do.
Yeah.
So I throw it out. I'm like, please, throw it
Attack
out.
my dog.
Give it a line. The dog goes right out, gets the dummy.
And he's in the water at this
Does
point?
he- water?
Does he know that the otters are there, you think?
Oh, well, she may not know it's an otter,
But something's
but
okay.
she knows there's animals in the water. Gets the dummy and comes back. And then you know what I heard?
What? You think
Is that the otter call?
Yes.
I thought maybe you had gas.
No, that is the otter
You ain't had
call.
too much sponge or whatever it was called.
That is the otter
That's the
call.
otter call?
Maybe it's the first time, people have now know what an otter sounds
So
like.
now we know how to track them.
Yep.
We should
See a
practice.
tip.
Wait, we're going to
I
practice.
actually think we should go with him one day. And
We really need to. You
bring
need
the
to.
cameras and find these
But
otters.
before we go, we have to practice the otter call. Can you give it to us one more time? All right, let's practice. Go. Mine's
Yours.
Because I'm a Mexican
It's like-
otter.
You can roll the out.
Yeah,
You can roll the.
see.
What do you roll? The arc.
It's going to have force to it.
Now I feel like I'm spitting on everybody.
Well, you-
That otter's broken.
That otter's got a stutter, That otter needs some articulation.
The otter drinks too much over the range.
we got to set up a day. We're going.
We're going.
We're gonna go find these otters.
Otter hunting.
And then along with
not gonna kill him. We're not
no,
killing
we're gonna serve them tea. But along with seeing otters out there, you see other animals, right? What's the coolest thing you've ever seen? You think?
Well, during really high tides,
Uh-huh.
and now is a really high tide. There's flood watches in South Jersey,
Right.
mainly because of the moon. So what I do, and this is absolutely true, this is an improv.
You're not going to turn into a goat.
No, I'm not trying to go, even though goats make almost the same sound. So at really high tides, I'll go out in the marshes on a road, and I will stand on the road. And when the really high tide comes up, one time I was on Dennis Creek a few years ago, and I'm standing there, and I go bird watching and stuff like that, and I see this animal walking up from Dennis Creek toward me. I am frozen because it's like an animal whisper. You stay still. What walked up to me, up to my feet, was a mink with a vole in its mouth.
With a ball?
What?
Vole. You know, like a
I know what a
rat
vole
in
is.
the marsh. And because all the voles come up to get out of the water, and then I've seen mink like that right here, and foxes because they're hunting the high tide line. And I stand there with a camera, and they just look at me and they just walk by.
Wow. Do you have that picture available, the mink picture? Do you have it around?
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Oh, text it over to me. I'll throw it up. Is that cool?
Yeah,
I'll share it?
I also have a fox.
What does the fox say? Paul, thanks, man. We're gonna go travel. This is a preview to us and you, and we're gonna high tide in. We're gonna look for the otters.
But since we're talking about animals, can we throw this picture up? I took a selfie with a giraffe. Thank you.
Is that all? Was there is at the end of the story?
I was waiting for.
The G and Dom Show.